So the New York Times Writers Guild is complaining that the smell of Wolfgang Puck's steaks are making their eyes burn.
I think it's Wolfgang.
Stop trying to be so pretentious.
The New York Times reporters are such sissies that they're complaining that the smell of steak is wafted into their office. They called it a meat cloud. They said that they had to bring in health experts to make sure that the smell of meat didn't have any carcinogens.
Yeah.
Basically, they live in this like wonderful, glorious paradise where all day long you're writing stories and you just smell steak.
Yeah.
And they're about
And
it.
it's not like
Right.
street steak. This is Wolfgang
Puck. I mean,
Wolfgang
like if
Puck.
I were to make a sequel to Willy Wonka, it would be meat everywhere, like a bacon river.
Candy
and,
is
like,
for children. This is
steak
like adult
bushes,
book.
and yet they're like.
If there's any publication that is the opposite of a red meat publication, it's the New York Times.
Right, but like
I want a meat cloud.
on the other side of the newsroom, it smells like bacon, and they're totally fine with that.
Yeah, they
musk.
actually bottle this stuff. There are companies now that sell meat colognes because so many people
musk.
actually want to
That's
smell it.
bacon,
A healthy
bacon
musk.
perfume
That's
for
right,
women.
bacon.
Because what gets a man like to come talk to you closer?
Than
like,
bacon.
quicker than
Maybe I should
bacon.
Yeah,
try that.
but we quickly
Little
get
behind
suspicious.
the ear, like
We get suspicious. We're like, this is a honey trap. Dogs don't know it's not bacon because they're dogs and they eat out of the garbage can when I'm not looking.
There's
So
some-
you're like kind of a vegetarian.
No.
You
no,
hate bacon?
I love bacon.
You got a turkey. I asked you once for a recommendation for a steakhouse, and you told me get the turkey burger.
It was delicious. It was delicious. I stand by that.
You would complain about a meat cloud.
When you say meat cloud, I see like
That's how they describe
you
it.
could eat it, like
Like-
if you wanted to.
I like can picture that. I mean,
The
that
cows
might
just
be
floating
a
around.
little bit distracting.
These people must be the most insufferable roommates. Like, imagine if you lived with one of them, like you're cooking, they're like, oh, it's a meat cloud. Oh, like, it really makes me uncomfortable when you smoke in front of the building because it's my air too.
They have a spray bottle of like vegetable oil to make it smell like to counteract the
I would just
meat.
crank cigars, like, be like, I'm going to add the cigar cloud. And it's not a meat cloud, it's a meat aroma.
I like that the Guild's letter complaining to the New York Times about the meat smell is that there have been employees that are actually tearing up from the smell of the meat. And I like to think that it's not because it's like the pungent smell that's actually affecting their tear glands. It's that they feel bad for the animals that were killed. They're like crying, thinking about this. Like, it smells like a slaughterhouse in here.
Ah, America's getting in the windows! Get out, America!